The Angels got a win over the Astros in Houston, 4-3. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.
Of downtown LA, we're live from beautiful Dodger Stadium. Today, a contest from the NL West division between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger. Dustin May is on the mound for game 2. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a 5-pitch walk to get us started here this afternoon. And the hit will be Trent Grisham. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll dive back in. Now the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
More high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
0-1, here it comes. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
3-1 to him now. From the belt, the pitch, And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. Digging in will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Lifetime against this pitcher, just 3 for 14. He also has 1 home run. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. And in steps Manny Machado. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't come up with it. To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering the first inning. It's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that will get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no. Mike Clevenger, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, at first glance, he's not your ordinary-looking pitcher. He's got that long flow going, those long locks. But I'll tell you what, he has a big arm, has a good fastball, good hard-breaking stuff to go along with it. He's been a very solid pitcher for the last few seasons.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Back goes Grisham. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Taylor.
1 out, bases empty. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First offering. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, tough play right there, but let's be honest. Let's stay in the trust tree. He had trouble getting that out of his glove. If that exchange was cleaner, I think he would have had the out.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Corey Seager becomes out number 2 this inning. Cody Bellinger is in with 2 away now as he looks at a call.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Here's the 1-1. Inside corner, called a strike 1 and 2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
They'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. Dodgers lead 1. Still no score. Now into the box, Eric Hosmer, lifetime in this matchup. He's had some success, 5 for 11. First pitch of the AB now. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. Sent on the ground out to second. Taylor's got it. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Here's Will Myers. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Line drive base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's in case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here. That ball from the hole.
And that's a tough thing to make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
Pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. One there, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. So runners at the corners with 2 gone. Digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Ready with the 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. Base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Padres will jump out to a 1-0 lead.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
In at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the 1-0. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw to third now, but he's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
That's a monster at bat right there. A 1-run lead is fine and everything, but a 3-run cushion feels a lot better. And that's where they stand right now after that 3-bagger.
In now, Trent Grisham, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2 and 1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall. So the next to bat will be Fernando Tatis Jr., and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike. Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pitch is popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way to the left side, but it's well foul. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
First offering on its way. Manny Machado will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other
will have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning. They wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Padres on top, 3-0. Here now is Will Smith. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Here it comes.
No!
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Grisham. Through first and hustling for second. And this will bang up against the wall. And the Dodgers are in business now. It's a leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you've got to love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Max Muncy comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that one yanked just foul. 1-1. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball. 2-2.
I got to tell 2-2.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's another 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Drilled to the right side. Scooped up, and there's out number 2. Now to the plate, here is A.J. Pollock. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on the screen. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. More ahead from... All set for the start of the inning, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Here it comes.
1 ball, no strike.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
So here's Will Myers. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Myers awaiting the 1-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
All even now, 2-2. Again, another foul ball. Popped him up. Muncy over to his left. 1 out. Next, here is Victor Caratini. He singled in his first AB. He's set, and the pitch. Hosmer leads off first with 1 away. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And it's fouled away. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Rounded down the 3rd baseline. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Find seemingly wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, I'm glad to get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
To the plate now, Mike Clevenger, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Here comes the 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Within the league, they ranked among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Dustin May is sent backing to begin the bottom of the third.
Yes.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 2-0 now. Two and one now. Grounded up the first baseline. But that finds its way through for a base hit. Betts is going to turn for second.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
At the plate, Chris Taylor, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Chris Taylor, a 2-run shot. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Dodgers have come back to tie it at 3. Here's Corey Seager.
This is just one of those parts where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one. But we might see a few more before this one's over.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Throws him on the breaking ball that time. Corey Seager becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. So here's Cody Bellinger as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. Going to turn it loose right here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up is Jorge Mateo. He singled first time up.
The left fielder, number 3, Jorge.
Now pitch on the way. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Betts has a read on it. 1 out. In is Jake Cronenworth. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB. First pitch on its way. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts is there, 2 down. Next to hit, Trent Grisham. It was a walk in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Pitch out, nothing doing. Grisham leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fly ball right down the line in left. Pollock giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney. Now at the plate here is Will Smith. Tripled and later scored first time around. Strike one to start the at-bat. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at one. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Set the deal on 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
In front of it, strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And that's the second out. So we're under in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up A.J. Pollock. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Myers is under it, and that ends the inning. One left for L.A. Tony Gonsolin will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Manny Machado. His prior history versus this arm, not great. He's 1 for 8. Grounder down the line at third. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And no surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the outfall.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and getting another look at it, I'm still not sure. This may be a tough challenge decision here.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied down the left field line. Pollock is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So now here is Will Myers. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. 1-1. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
catcher, pitcher, 22.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Gavin Lux will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And now the first pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit out toward second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. The bases are empty with one gone. That will bring up Mookie Betts. Here's a fastball called for strike one.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Ground ball foul down the left side. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit on the ground is short. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. So 2 out, nobody on. And in to hit next, it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor. Knocked him out. Hosmer, foul ground. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. David Price takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Pitching for the Dodgers, number 33, David Price.
And now Mike Clevenger. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's Price now on 1-0.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-2 now from Price. Fouled off. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Next to dig in, Jorge Mateo. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now the first pitch here from Price. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Line, that's a base hit in the left field.
Now back, second baseman,
At the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Nothing. Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today. We'll see where these two teams. Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
And he'll reach second now with one away. That base hit was streaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit point. Justin Turner. No balls and 1 strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. A little bit outside. 2-1. Smith leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
The first baseman.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. As a look, now the pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if you can gap something.
From the stretch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch. Right side. Hit hard. To second for 1. Good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-61 double play, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. 7th inning ready to roll, and that brings up Trent Grisham. Now the first pitch here from Price.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground. But obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area. And I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brustar Graterol come on now, and they'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Albert Pujols is into the ballgame as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
Sharp ground ball to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on. Will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. Here's Manny Machado now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And that's in there, base hit. And that's going to push across the time run from second, and we're all even at 4 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. A ball and no strikes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead running. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. He's safe. The throw was offline, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good.
Set. Here it comes, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Digging in. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. 2 out here and a runner at second. Ball and strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Brian O'Grady will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. From the stretch. Hit in the air out to right. Betts has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. It's the Padres 5 and the Dodgers 4. Emilio Pagan gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh. And now here is A.J. Pollock, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And a fastball is in there for strike one. And he fouls this one off. Strike three called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number one.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Mateo back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mookie Betts. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. The 0-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. Oh, look at Hosmer. Hats off to that one. Doing it all at first to end the inning with an exclamation mark. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Scott Alexander has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 75.
New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jorge Mateo. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it one away. So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Jake Cronenworth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 1-1.
2-1. Three ball, 1 strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The 3-1.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in next, Trent Grisham. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And nothing will cover the 2-out double as the inning is over. Betting number 8 set to go. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Chris Taylor. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible time run aboard here to kick off the home half of the inning. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's Corey Seager as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 5. Hit down the third baseline. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, he is out of here.
What a momentum shift right there. Now the visitors are down to their final 3 outs. You can bring your big boy in to close this one out.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. I'm set with the 0-1. Hit Wheatley back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Next it will be Will Smith. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that's in there for strike 1. But this one almost in books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
A 1-2.
I love these grinder at-bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
And another foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mateo will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Up next, Justin Turner in his career versus this pitcher. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready. Here's the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Steven Souza will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First delivery to him. And the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And that misses 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Here now the 2-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood and a broken bat.
Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is Myers. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the... Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Manny Machado. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball right down the line and left. Pollock on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So here is Eric Hosmer. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch of the AB now. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now Hosmer with a swing and a deep drive to right. Back goes Betts on the warning track. He makes the catch. Next to stand in is Will Myers. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's gone 3 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's right there. Throw on the first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 8-5 today. The Los Angeles Dodgers posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Scott Alexander claims save.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri.